Hi, I'm Brooke Burke, and welcome to the Smallville Backstage special. I'm going to be chatting with the stars of this hit series as we get insights and the behind-the-scenes scoops along the way. I am so excited to be on the Smallville set in the Talon, and like you, I hope to find out all about the series as we meet the show's cast. Well, here to start things off, I have with me the talented actor who plays Clark Kent, Tom Welling. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan.
Thanks.
Well, I'm dying to know, what's it like playing Clark Kent?
It's great. It's a great job. It's a great character. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really happy to have the opportunity.
I heard that you actually turned down the role 2 times. Is that true?
Somewhat.
Okay, what happened?
Well, what happened was originally when I heard about the project, they were being quite evasive with the information about what the show was about. What they were saying was it was Superman in high school. And with that very brief description, I wasn't interested. I just, in my mind, like in a lot of other people's minds, I imagine, when they heard about the show coming out, it was, you know, you just figured it was going to be the same thing you always saw. But what they did is they said, if you come in and you read, and we like what you did, then you can come back and read the script. So I went in, did my audition, and they let me read the script, and that's when I realized it was something much better and
much more.
Much more, yeah.
Well, you have to know that to many girls all over the country, they are in love with you, and you are their heartthrob. I mean, that's a big role. I mean, how does that feel?
You know, I don't know.
That's a hard question.
It's a hard question. I mean, you're flattered. It's great. For me, what's more important is that people enjoy my work and what we're doing, and that they watch the show, and that we're living up to the standards that the majority of people have for the role of Superman.
Let's talk a little bit about the pilot. I mean, were you nervous? I mean, what a huge opportunity.
I think I was way too scared to be nervous. I don't even think nerves got into it. I was frightened, to be honest. I didn't know what I was doing. Day one, it was just like, all right, let's try it.
So let's take a look at the scene when you first arrive on Earth.
Martha?
That's a scene that sets up my character, and even the actor did. The little kid, did such a great job of the look on his face when he bends down and sees Martha and Jonathan. I mean, it just sets it off completely.
And he had huge feet. I mean, and by the way, what size are your shoes?
14.
Okay.
14. So, well, that was part of the casting process, was to find a kid with big feet.
Okay. So at the beginning of the series, you were a seemingly pretty regular teenager, and then you began to realize that you were different and you had some special abilities. Tell me about how that first started.
Clark, I think, always felt that he was a little different. He has the super speed, he has the strength, and so forth. But this is the first time that he actually is told that he's not only adopted, but he's also from another planet.
It's time, son.
Time for what?
The truth. I want you to take a look at something. I think it's from your parents, your real parents.
What does it say?
I tried to decipher it for years, but it's not written in any language known to man.
What do you mean?
Your real parents weren't exactly from around here.
Where are they from? What are you trying to tell me, Dad? That I'm from another planet? Yeah, I suppose you stashed my spaceship in the attic.
Actually, it's in the storm cellar.
How tough do you think that was for Clark to hear that?
Unbelievable, I think. Later, I think when he sees a spaceship, then he starts to at least somewhat believe his father.
I think fans love it every time that you learn of a new gift that you have and you discover a new power. Tell me a little bit about exactly what Clark can and can't do.
Well, in the first couple seasons, it's the X-ray vision, the heat vision. He's obviously invulnerable to everything but kryptonite physically. And then he has the super speed as well, and there's more abilities that will come later.
Well, I remember there's a scene that I really loved where there's this very hot scene, so to speak, hot teachers. You guys are watching a film and you sort of burn up the classroom. Tell me a little bit about that.
The creators did an interesting thing here where the heat vision, Clark finds that he has this ability through, well, basically his hormones, where he sees this teacher who is kind of, I guess, getting Clark's blood flowing.
She's hot.
And it creates a sensation in Clark, and it comes out in his heat vision.
Animals rely on a variety of courtship methods. This remarkable reproductive process is set into motion by the act of copulation. The desired goal of all courtship behavior in mammals is female. Sperm travels up.
Okay, everybody, walk. Do not run. Leave your books. Let's go.
That was a really hot scene.
As much fun as it is for the fans to see Clark gain these abilities, it's fun for me as well. I mean, it's a whole new step for my character to go to.
Oh, I bet. But that's got to be really tough, because normally Clark is very sweet and kind of happy-go-lucky, but there's also sort of this tortured soul element, and he has to keep a lot of things from the people that he loves. That's got to be really hard.
You know, Clark learning these abilities, yeah, he might have heat vision, yeah, he might have X-ray vision, but a lot of times it hinders him from being normal.
Clark, I know you're upset, son, but it's normal.
Normal? How about this? Is this normal? I didn't dive in after Lex's car. It hit me at 60 miles an hour. Does that sound normal to you? I'd give anything to be normal.
Okay, all the little kids at home watching who think you're Superman,
Yeah, don't try
don't
that.
try that.
Well, Martha and Jonathan, they have a very difficult time finding clothing for Clark that would actually stand up to a lot of things he
Oh, I'm
does.
sure.
It's expensive around the Kent farm.
Before Clark Kent sees through me or burns me with his laser vision, I think we better take a quick break. We have tons more great stuff to come, and when we come back, we'll meet some of the other cast members, including Michael Rosenbaum, John Schneider, and Annette O'Toole. So stay right there.